I haven't seen one of these in ages. A coworker, a co-teacher at my school, came to my room a few days back and said, "Do you want this?" And I said, "Yeah, give." So she gave it to me. I haven't used a metronome, a mechanical metronome, in years, in decades, actually. And this is one of those, older mechanical models that you wind up. These used to be very expensive, probably more expensive now because people don't use them as much, so you don't see them very often. So right out of the box, let me put this back in to show you. It'll look something like this. It's a nice thing to put on top of furniture, top of a piano maybe. I'm a guitarist mostly, so maybe on top of a furniture or something. And here's the winding key, the button. And when you open it up, you see the, this is set on pretty high right now. You see the pendulum, or whatever it's called, that goes back and forth. And then you see the different tempo markings there. Let me show you a closer look so you can see what the markings are. Now it sounds like it's set on very high, and I forget how to set this, how to change the setting. This is a little bit embarrassing, because how do you change the tempo marking? I do know that you have to wind this, so it's wound up, and then there. That's pretty fast. It's a fast beat right there. And I need to figure out how to, so this is made in Germany. It's pretty cool. The brand is Wittner Malzel Metronome. And I can't figure out, oh, here. This is movable. It moves up and down. That's pretty cool. Now I remember. So you move the thing to whatever tempo you desire. I'm going to go to, say, 60-ish. It's not 60 though, that's too quick for 60. Okay, so that's, okay, I looked at the wrong number. The dial is a little bit confusing here. Let's see. How about 100? Let's see if this sounds like 100. I guess. This sounds a little bit slower than 100 to me, but I'm not sure. I was going to get my phone and compare, but I'm using my phone to record the video, so I can't. So apparently this is 100, 108. So let me try to go to 100 right here. That's kind of slow for 100 in my rhythmic memory right now. So you would set this, I'm holding it in my hands right now, which is not the right way. You're supposed to set this on a flat surface so that it's straight. It's pretty awesome. Let me go to a, there's two sets of numbers, so I'm not sure which set you're supposed to read. Let me go to a 76. Okay. So apparently that's a 76. That's pretty awesome. And let me go to, say, 184, which, according to this, is an Allegro. Well, actually, no. Allegro is 120 to 168. So 168 through 200 is presto. So this is at 184 should be presto. Let's hear presto. Yeah, that's pretty fast. I think you can hear the unevenness of the beat And that's probably due to the fact that I'm holding it in my hand and it's not on a flat surface. Yeah, so I think I got it figured out now. It's been a while since I used one of these. There's two sets of numbers because one side has bigger jumps and one side has smaller jumps. So both rows are correct. You just have to pick one and then go with that number. So 100, apparently this is 100. Okay. So if you were to play Ode to Joy in quarter notes, my beginner recorder class would play this at about 100 per beat, 100 beats per minute, I should say, with quarter notes. Pum, 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 pum. Okay, at that speed. So yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit of my new toy. It looks really nice. Oh, actually, when you pack it, you're supposed to put the little tongue in there to keep it from moving inside the box, which makes a lot of sense. I think I used to own this in my first year of college, and then I think I bought one of those brick ones that you have to plug in, so that was electronic. And then I bought the little one, and I'll use one on my phone. So, but this is pretty cool to have. I'll keep this at my house on top of my furniture and just use it when I practice. Do any of you still use a metronome when you practice? You should. There's lots of reasons for that. The main use for a metronome is obviously to get from a slower tempo to a faster tempo gradually. One problem is that people usually don't have the patience, the necessary patience to go gradually. They go too soon to tempos that are too fast, so then they just give up. So a metronome is going to help you gradually increase that speed, but also very helpful for many other things, like beat subdivisions. You know, when you practice with dotted rhythms. For example, when you practice, if you're a classical guitarist like I am, if you practice Bach's Bourrée, pum 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 pum, and if you want to practice dotted rhythms, pum 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 pum, or if you put the dot in the end, pum 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 pum. Some of you may know what I'm talking about when you practice dotted rhythms. Using a metronome can be very helpful with dividing the beat inside each measure. So I hope that if you are a serious musician, I hope that you still use a metronome on a regular basis. That's my video for today. Excited to have gotten this from one of my co-teachers. Mechanical metronome from Wittner. It's a Malzel, I don't know how to pronounce it, metronome. Very cool. Still in box, so this will be awesome to have in my house. If you're wondering what that is, I was playing, we were playing some recorder music. It's the end of the school year, so all of my classes are reviewing most of the songs that they've been playing throughout the year. Guitar class, piano class, recorders. That was for recorders, and those notes were for Ode to Joy. We're playing that in the key of G major, beginning on the B, so that's the answer key, the fingering for a soprano recorder, which I don't have here nearby. So that's what that's for. All right, thanks for watching my video. If you have any questions or comments, write them at the bottom. If you have any questions about using a metronome, feel free to ask me at the bottom or share your experience, maybe some ways that you use the metronome that I didn't mention in here. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. See you next time. Bye-bye.